Welcome. Today we're diving into a classic guide for small businesses, Andrew Griffiths' 101 Ways to Market Your Business. We're going to pull out the most powerful, low-cost strategies you can literally put into action today.
All right, let's get right into it with a question that really gets to the core of this book's whole philosophy. It's about a mindset. A mindset a lot of entrepreneurs have and they don't even know it. And it might just be the very thing that's holding your business back.
So what is it? Well, the book calls it small business syndrome. It's this belief that you need a huge marketing team and, millions of dollars to actually make an impact. But the central message of this whole guide is that that is a complete and total myth. You can absolutely adapt the same principles the big guys use for just a fraction of the cost.
So, the real takeaway here is this. It's not about how big your budget is, it's about how smart you are with it. The book makes this fantastic point that a great attitude, a little creativity, and a commitment to doing small, consistent marketing actions will always be just throwing a bunch of money at a problem.
Okay, so where do we start? The very first step is simple. You have to get noticed. This first section is all about these clever, super low-cost tactics to make your business memorable when you're swimming in a sea of competition.
Here's a brilliant one that's practically free. Use something you're already sending out. Your invoice. Think about it. That piece of paper is seen by multiple people before it ever gets paid. So why not use that space to announce a new product, or share a little positive message, or even introduce a new team member? It's a really subtle but powerful way to keep your brand top of mind.
And what about your company car or van? It's not just for getting from point A to point B. It is basically a billboard on wheels working for you 24/7 all over town. It's such a simple idea, but you'd be surprised how many people overlook it. The trick is to keep the message clean, super easy to read, and make sure your phone number or website is impossible to miss.
And please, let's not forget the humble business card. It can be so much more than just your name and number. Think of it like a mini brochure. You can put your key services on the back, or you could even turn it into a loyalty card. Like the coffee shops do? Your 10th one is free. It's a tiny, powerful marketing tool that most people just aren't using to its full potential.
All right, so once you've grabbed people's attention, the book points to what is hands down the smartest, most cost-effective strategy there is, focusing on the people who already know you, like you, and trust you. I'm talking about your current customers.
And if you need a reason why, just look at this number. The book estimates it costs 9 times more to go out and find a brand new customer than it does to just keep an existing one happy. 9 times. That one stat right there tells you everything you need to know about where your best investment is.
And you don't need some complex airline-style points system either. The book shows how any business can create a super simple loyalty program. Let's say you run a tutoring service. Maybe you offer 1 month free after a student has been with you for a full year. And if you want to supercharge it, offer another free month to the parent who refers a friend who signs up. It's easy, it works, and it basically turns your best customers into your own personal sales team.
And do you know what happens when you treat your customers like gold? It leads to the most powerful, most credible marketing on the planet, word of mouth. This is free advertising from a source people actually trust. And the best part is, you can actively help create it.
This story from the book just perfectly captures that creative spirit. So a local ice cream company paid a farmer to put these blanket-like banners on his cows right next to a busy highway. It was so weird, so quirky, that it didn't just get attention from drivers, it got featured on television all over the world. It just proves that a wacky, low-cost idea can generate incredible exposure just by being newsworthy.
But hey, you don't need to rent a cow to get free press. You can create your own buzz. A really simple way is to send a short press release to your local media. Did you win an award? Are you celebrating your 10-year anniversary? Sponsoring a local charity event? Just keep it brief. Answer these simple questions: who, what, where, when, why, and send it out. You would be shocked how often local news outlets are looking for exactly this kind of positive community story.
Okay, so we've gone through some fantastic, low-cost ideas. But let's be real. The big question is, with all these options, where in the world do you begin? Well, the book offers a beautifully simple plan to turn all these ideas into actual, tangible results.
And this is where the book's advice is just so brilliant in its simplicity. It's all about momentum. Don't get overwhelmed trying to do everything at once. The advice is this: just pick one idea, any idea that you liked, and commit to doing it this week. Then, next week, you pick another. If you do that consistently, by the end of the year, you will have launched over 50 new marketing strategies. That is how you build a powerful marketing engine, one small step at a time. And that brings us to our final and maybe the most important question of all. The goal here wasn't just for you to learn some stuff, it's for you to take action. The difference between a struggling business and a successful one often boils down to a handful of simple ideas that are applied consistently. So looking back at everything we've talked about, what's the one thing you're going to put into action this week?